Oh, whiskey dick of the claws. It's quite common in Wolverines over 40.
You don't want this.
Unless you want to take a deep breath through your fucking forehead, I suggest you reconsider.
Okay, so, I decided to do this video. Now, I wasn't going to do a video on Deadpool and Wolverine, but I might as well just tell you what my thoughts are on it before we get to the main meat and potatoes. This movie was fucking awesome. I saw it 3 times already, and I'm seeing it a 4th time later tonight. So, yes, as you can tell, I loved it that much. The first 2 Deadpool movies, I loved to death. The first one was the first rated 15 movie I watched in the cinema, and I watched it on my 15th birthday. That is awesome, by the way. Hey, but you know, I love the movie. I love the Deadpool movies to death, and I think Deadpool and Wolverine is great. And I think I do respect Ryan Reynolds saying that Deadpool 4 is most likely not going to happen, and I respect that. Can we just keep this a trilogy? For the love of God, let's just keep this as a trilogy, please, please, please. Marvel, Disney, Fox, whoever the fuck is making these, please don't milk this. Please don't milk this. Please, please, please keep this as a trilogy. You know, don't get me wrong. I do love it when a franchise gets more than 3 movies, but can we please just keep this as a trilogy? Please, please, can we just keep this as a trilogy? You know, please. But anyway, that's not what I wanted to talk about today. I wanted to talk about the absolute hypocrisy towards this movie. Now, I need to make this clear. If you hate this movie, that is fine. You're allowed to have a different opinion. And I will admit, even though I love Deadpool and Wolverine, and I will say it is my favourite of the trilogy, I also will admit there are some problems I have with it, but I'm not going to bring them up in this video because that's not what this video is about. This video is about the hypocrisy towards not only this movie, but also towards Spider-Man No Way Home. And if you actually have at least one brain cell, I think you know what I'm talking about. I have seen, now, some criticisms towards this movie are valid, you know, the movie being a bit too long. Now, even though I did not feel like the movie's, runtime, mostly because I'm just used to watching 3-hour movies at the cinema. I mean, this movie's only 2 hours and 7 minutes, but, you know, I will admit, yeah, I can see why a lot of people are a bit thrown off, because, the first one isn't even 2 hours. The first one's, only, I think, an hour and, 40 minutes if you don't count the credits, yeah. And the second one's, only, I want to say, an hour and, I want to say, the second one's, an hour and 52 minutes, I want to say. Without the credit, but yeah, but yeah, I can see why, maybe, for a I can see why a lot of people thinking that 2 hours and 7 minutes is a bit too long, especially for a comedy, because this is a comedy, and most comedies are usually around, 70 to 90 minutes. So I can see why a lot of people might be a bit thrown off by that. So even though I did not feel the movie's length, I will admit I do think it being 2 hours and 7 minutes is a valid criticism. But and I also will admit the movie does have a few plot holes here or there. Like I said, I'm not gonna bring up what they are because that's not what this video is about. So some of the critics are giving value. Well, these aren't even critics. These are just people that claim to be critics. But yeah, those criticisms are valid. But there's one criticism that is one of the most hypocritical criticisms I have ever seen. A lot of people say this is nothing but a cameo masturbation fest. Okay, this is where I call everyone a fucking hypocrite for this, because there's a little movie known as Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse, and I would say that movie is way more of a cameo fest than Deadpool and Wolverine is. Hell, I would say it's more of a cameo fest than Deadpool and Wolverine and Spider-Man No Way Home combined. So, let me get this straight. Let me get this straight. Let me get this straight. When Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse references everything Spider-Man related, and I mean everything. Oh, completely A-okay. Completely A-okay. When Deadpool and Wolverine has cameos from not every Fox Marvel character, just only a minority of Fox Marvel characters. Oh no, too much cameo, no, this is not how you do a movie, no! Give me a fucking break. Oh, and don't give me that bullshit saying like, oh, but there is Across the Spider-Verse because I don't care. I don't fucking care. Alright, I don't give a shit. Now, before you get pissed off of me, no, I am not saying Across the Spider-Verse is a bad movie. That movie is fantastic. Into the Spider-Verse is still a million times better than Across the Spider-Verse, but Across the Spider-Verse is still fucking great. I'm just saying, though, a good majority of the, like 90% of the cameos in Spider-Verse, you could cut out and you will not miss a fucking thing. You know, while in Deadpool and Wolverine, the cameos aren't even cameos. They're actually supporting roles. They actually have things to do in the story. While the cameos in Cross the Spider-Verse are just there only for fucking fan service. Like, you know, I just pissed off a lot of people by saying that. And then I know there's going to be like one stupid asshole in the comments saying, you're wrong, you don't understand how it works, I'm definitely not in denial. I know there's gonna be one asshole watching this video that is fucking thinking that right now. Like, I am not stupid, I know the bullshit that you guys fucking say. Like, oh my god, it's like, it is so stupid. Oh my god, like, and a lot of people are turning on No Way Home for the same reason why they're turning on Deadpool and Wolverine, and it's like, oh, Spider-Man No Way Home, like, I have seen people go like, oh, you only like Spider-Man No Way Home because it has, like, Andrew Garfield and Tobey Maguire in it from the other Spider-Man movies, yeah, I'm just gonna tell you this right now, shut the fuck up. No one asked you. Also, you praised the shit out of Across the Spider-Verse, which, may I remind you, is nothing but fan service and cameos. You know, I'm just saying. I'm just fucking saying. And I know I sound like an asshole here. Hi, welcome to my channel, by the way. But it doesn't change the fact that I'm telling the fucking truth. And what makes this worse is that the people that say this stupid bullshit are like people that are in their like 30s to 40s. People that are like 10 to 20 years older than me. I'm 23 years old, alright? Now, yeah, obviously, I'm an adult. Oh, like, you know, 23 is not that young. But at the same time, you should be a million times more mature than me if you're in your 30s or 40s. And the fact that you're acting like this is fucking embarrassing. Like, goddamn. I'm just saying, like, you know, if you're like one of those people whose parents kicked you out of the house because you were too lazy and didn't bother to get a job, and now you're doing this, yeah, I think I can see why they kicked you out of the house, because I would have done the same fucking thing. Especially if you're a grown-ass adult in your 30s or 40s. Just saying. Like, holy shit. Yeah. Alright, sorry, I just had to make this rant. I was just getting sick and tired of this bullshit. But yeah, please like, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video.